move any closer to the right there.
So 3, 2, 1. Hi there, welcome to our presentation today of our business on the rocks. I'm Harvey, this is our team with Joe, Erin, Eve and Melissa. This is a mood board of what we envision our company to look like, with some sleek wood finishing and a picture here of our gin distillery, but I'll come on to that in a minute. Our business serves bespoke liquors including brandies, rums, vodkas and gins, our speciality. The growth rate of gin has grown exponentially in the past few years, with the WSTA's market report stating that £1.9 billion was spent in the UK last year alone. We will have our own in-house distillery in which we will make and sell our own range of gins, but also provide an experience to the public in which customers can rent out this space for a fun group activity of choosing from a variety of botanicals to create their own gins.
So the shop's located in St James's Street in the centre of Nottingham. This is an ideal place to start due to the high footfall experience there.
Our mission statement is to provide a memorable experience for customers, including excellent service with handcrafted products, and to be the #1 choice for unique liquor in Nottingham. We look to ensure our customers leave feeling that they got value for money, and also acquire a unique hands-on experience distilling their own personal gin, enjoyed in a relaxed, comfortable setting with friends, family, or colleagues. Core values. As a gin distillery and bar, we very much intend to provide high-quality premium gins with the option to create your own, and with this we will also look to provide a personal customer experience that will interact with the customer on a more personal level, bridging the gap between business to customer where the interactions are very much simulated and unnatural. Also, as a local business, we intend to donate 10% of our profits to the Drinkaware Trust, which helps struggling alcoholics, offering information and tools to help provide them with better choices in the future. And we also look to uphold the Sustainable Development Goals in order to minimise waste and use sustainable supplies and products.
Our unique selling point is the fact that we own our own distilling machine. This gives us the flexibility to make our own products and cater to the gin making and tasting sessions that we'll host. We also stock a range of high quality gins and spirits that we strive to locally source and provide a high quality experience. So how we're going to distribute and sell. The distribution method that we've decided to use is selective distribution. This allows us to be flexible in the sense that we can decide what is stocked and when, and this allows us to tailor to seasonal changes in demand and trends which are prevalent in the alcohol industry. Mass-produced items such as Jack Daniels will be acquired through indirect channels, which means that we will use a wholesaler. This is due to the fact that our orders won't be large enough to warrant us contacting a supplier or a manufacturer and trying to strike a deal with them, whereas we can take advantage of the wholesalers' deal that they've got on their bulk buying order and take that to our advantage. Smaller items such as locally sourced gins and liquors are going to be sourced using direct channels. This means that we're in contact with and are buying from the distributor. This is due to the fact that their products won't be for sale at most mainstream retailers, and it gives us a competitive edge in the sense that we have products that other people don't. The way we're going to sell our products is over the counter or on the website. On the website you can view our full range of products.
Target market. So this is who we aim to sell our products to, and to break it down we have segmented the market into geographic, demographic, psychographic and behavioural. So for geographic, this is those who live in and around Nottingham or tourists that are here visiting. For demographic, we narrowed it down to those who are 18 and over due to the fact that these are those who are legally allowed to buy alcohol. We are also targeting both genders, however through market research we found out that advertisements tend to target those who are 18 to 50 and who are men. We are also targeting the upper and middle class due to the luxury nature of our products. For psychographic, we are asking the question of, is alcohol part of your lifestyle? Finally, behavioural. We target a wide range of behaviours, whether this is buying for an occasion, leisure, beneficial reasons, or usage status.
We will use 3 pricing strategies, including penetration, psychological, and competition-based. We will start with penetration to enter the market to enable us to build a customer base, as it will be priced cheaply compared to our competitors. Once our customer base has been established, we will introduce competition-based pricing, where we will gradually increase the price, which will be a long process as we want to avoid a sharp increase in price, as this could drive away our customers. We will use psychological as a constant pricing strategy from the beginning, as it is a tactical strategy that tricks the brain into thinking it's cheaper. This will benefit us as the customers will believe our products are cheaper.
These are just some examples here of the prices that we will sell our products at. So ranging from 25, quite affordable, to 150 for our more bespoke items. And then the price for our distillery experience will be $59.99 using the psychological pricing strategy there. And we will say that we will be open to group discounts for bulk buys using economies of scale in order to pass the savings onto the consumer.
So placement, we decided that St James's Street was the best location for our store, as it's very central, just off Market Square, which means there's a high footfall constantly. And also on this street there's already a lot of bars, so we know that there is a high drinking population. Not only this, but close by is the Britannia Hotel, where a lot of workers stay and also tourists, so it's perfect for buying gifts for family and friends. A 10-15 minute walk away is also Nottingham Trent University, and as you know, drinking is a large part of their lifestyle, so it's a perfect store for them to buy alcohol.
The types of liquor we will stock include rum, scotch, whiskey, vodka, port and brandy. We aim to provide underrated brands not necessarily found in supermarkets. Therefore, we will include brands like Gosling Black Seal Rum, Baron Jaeger Vodka and Chilgrave Gin. In addition to bottles to buy, we also offer a gin distillery group experience, where customers choose botanicals and flavours to create their own gin in the distillery. This is a fun activity to be shared amongst friends.
Promotion. We'll also promote the distillery and bar through social media pages and on the local radio, as it's a relatively cheap way to do so, but also will target those in the Nottingham area. We'll also offer samples for customers to try before purchasing, again creating a more personal interaction and to ensure that they get the right gin. We're also going to implement a loyalty card scheme whereby the customer will purchase up to 6 bottles over a period of time, and they'll get to redeem the 7th bottle half price, creating a more personal interaction with the customer, and then also creating a regular returning customer base. We're also going to offer bulk discounts, whereby the customer purchases £150 worth of products, they also will knock 15% off on top.
Since customers are interactive with employees, we therefore must focus on training and development, as customers make positive or negative associations between employees and a business. Employees must wear a compulsory uniform so they are easily identifiable from others. Our employees will be well presented, welcoming, polite and knowledgeable surrounding our product range, and will be able to offer sound advice should the customer require it. Since it is illegal to sell alcohol to anyone under the age of 18, our employees will be trained to perform valid ID checks and will feel confident to refuse a sale should the employee believe the customer is already intoxicated, as we have a duty of care of employees and our customers.
Due to the main focus of our business being the gin tasting and making sessions, which is a service, physical evidence is important, as this acts as a gauge for the consumer to see whether they're getting a high quality service and good value for money. The most important aspect of this for our business is the gin bottle and certificate received at the end of the process. The gin bottle must be made of a high quality material such as glass, and the label must be tastefully branded and labelled, as not only is this what they'll remember the experience by, but it's also what will go home with them and act as advertisement for our company to their family and friends. Another example of how physical evidence could be used is the service scape. This is the interior of the business, and if it's cheaply laid out, then people aren't going to feel like they're getting value for money. So, as Harvey mentioned in the mood board, we're going to use distressed wood furnishings and have our distilling machine on show. Staff uniform is also a crucial component. If staff don't look smart, then people won't feel like they're getting the best value they could for their money.
So onto process now. This ranges from any activities during walking into the shop or onto our website, from leaving with a purchased good. So for the process of our distillery experience, it involves booking online or in store, sampling and tasting the house-made produce, and a tour of the distillery, introduction given by knowledgeable experts, and then choosing onto our selection of botanicals that customers can use to create their own gin, and then onto the distillery process, in which after customers will receive their bottle of their own. There are a few types of process involved in this. Indirect, this is known as back office activities, support services before, during and after the service has been given. So this involves anything from cleaning up our shop to make sure it's tidy, to afterwards returning bottles, stacking shelves, making sure that the shop floor is appealing. Direct, this involves the actual value added to the customer at the interface as the customer experiences the service. So during, in our example, this involves during the gin making experience, which customers pay for. The electronic process includes the electronic point of service, including barcodes on products scanned during checkout, or by other means such as loyalty cards, which Joe said that we're going to provide. Technological process, this is the process of creating products that are tangible, that your customer can feel it's really theirs. So in our example here, this would be our house-made gins that we produce and sell to the consumer, or other bottles of our bespoke items.
Competitors. In Nottingham we have a couple direct competitors. One of those is a bar called Ginsalem, which is located on Friar Lane, so it's fairly centrally located. It offers a range of premium gins. Another is the Pillar Box, located on Mansfield Road, which isn't just solely gin, it also offers options like wine, beer, food, then also has a gin menu. However, neither of these establishments provide a personalised distillery for their customers to make their own gin.
So this is just a snapshot of our website, where you can browse our whole range of products and even book online onto one of our gin distillery experiences. So thank you for listening to our presentation, and let your imagination run wild.
Thank you.
If none of these recorded, I'll need to edit it.
Oh, you need to do that.
I bet it was
Mine
stopped.
did on here.
Oh, yes.